Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m. an abandoned lighthouse turns its light on. It has not had electricity for over 40 years. Mark Sullivan had fished these waters his entire life. He had seen the light dozens of times from a distance. Always the same time, always the same rhythm. He had always told himself there was a simple explanation. One foggy Tuesday night, he decided to find out what it was. He sailed toward the lighthouse as the clock approached 2:17. The beam was sweeping across the water exactly on schedule, bright and steady, as if the building had never been abandoned at all. Then he got within 100 yards of the rocks, and the light went out, complete darkness. Like something had noticed him coming. He anchored the boat and climbed to the top anyway. The lighthouse was completely empty. No power source, no generator, no battery system, no wiring that looked newer than the original construction. Just old stone walls and rusted fittings and the smell of salt and age. He stood at the top where the light mechanism still sat frozen and corroded and completely non-functional, and noticed something carved into the stone wall at eye level. Someone had taken time with this. The letters were deep and deliberate. If the light turns on, leave immediately. Mark stood there reading it twice. Then he took out his phone and photographed it. Then he heard something beneath him. Not wind, not the sea. Something inside the lighthouse. A sound like something shifting its weight on the stairs below. He looked down the stairwell. Nothing visible. He decided he had seen enough and climbed back down to his boat. That is when he noticed his compass. Spinning. Not drifting. Spinning continuously like something was interfering with the magnetic field around the boat. He checked the backup compass mounted on the dashboard. Same thing. He navigated back to shore using the lights of the harbor because every directional instrument he had was completely useless. He made it back safely. He has never returned to that lighthouse. But every night at 2:17 a.m. when he cannot sleep, he walks to his window and looks out toward the water. The light is always there, turning, steady, impossible. No one has ever explained it. No one has found a power source. No one has ever been inside that lighthouse at exactly 2:17 a.m. and seen what turns the light on. Because everyone who has ever read that warning carved into the wall has chosen to believe it. Would you spend one night inside that lighthouse to find out what turns the light on? Comment yes or no below. Follow the final clue for more stories where the warning comes too late.